A new program at National Taiwan University aims to encourage students to explore learning opportunities outside the classroom while maintaining their student status. The program is designed to give students more freedom without causing concerns for parents who are used to traditional classroom studies. The school hopes the program will broaden students' horizons and help them discover their interests. One of the program's participants, Chang En-wei, says she has already learned a lot from her off-campus experiences working with animals. Let's hear what she has to say in our Sunday special report.
She may be still a bit new to horse riding, but 19-year-old Chang En-wei and this horse already have a great rapport.
今天天气好好，有没有上过电视 ？Kiki 有没有上过电视？好，走，转这边。好棒。
Chang, who is currently a student at NTU, says she feels a strong connection with this horse named Kiki. While her classmates are in lectures back at the university, Chang is here practicing riding with Kiki.
小心。慢慢走。有没有很累？一直跑来跑去。
But it's not only Kiki that Chang has formed a bond with. All of the stable's horses, young and old, have become her close friends.
没有咬人。Bingo， 早安。No， 早安。我喜欢把头塞在他的头下面。哎呦，干嘛？
She says the horses have become her new classmates and the stable her classroom. This unique experience is part of an experimental program at the university. The school equates it to how students in other countries will take gap years before entering university, during which they travel and find new experiences and explore interests. The gap year has also gained popularity in Taiwan, and this is NTU's unique take on it. Students take 1 or 2 terms at the university and then go off to explore their interests with off-campus learning experiences.
那探索学习它的小名叫做流浪，就是我们希望让学生能够
We refer to this experience as being akin to wandering. We hope it will give students a bit of space so they have the opportunity to let their thoughts wander. During that process, they can discover what they truly enjoy and figure out what they really want to study.
Chang's motivation in applying for the program came from one unforgettable course in NTU's Department of Agricultural Chemistry that left a lasting impression on her.
我原本在农化系，然后也有生物课，解剖老鼠的时候。
When I was in the agricultural chemistry program, there was this biology course I took. We had to dissect a rat. What I found so horrifying is that to take out its brain, we had to use this forceps, and they kept making this clicking noise. The noise spread throughout the classroom. I found it really horrible that in order to understand living creatures, we have to sacrifice them.
To get over her experience in the biology class, Chang came to the stable to learn more about the horses there. Riding Kiki is only part of what she does there. Chang also helps out with other work around the stable, including brushing the horses.
你怎么那么脏？你怎么那么脏？让它的毛可以保持干净，然后这样比较不会有皮肤病。
Chang may have a special bond with the horse at this stable, but she knows that she needs other close-up experiences with animals for her studies to be more rounded. For that, she has come to the zoo.
他们很喜欢别人摸耳朵后面的地方。他们喜欢的时候很可爱，心情很好的时候，它的那个尾巴会卷起来，像小猪一样会卷起来。
Here she is learning about all the difficult chores involved with caring for animals.
我觉得推车超难的，那个我怎么推怎么倒。
I feel that pushing the wheelbarrow is super difficult. No matter how I push it, it tips over. Even after pushing it this long, I still tip it over. The load is stacked so high that balancing it is a bit of a challenge. I'm 153 centimeters tall, and the hay is stacked about as high as that. When the hay is stacked to the highest, I can't see what's ahead of me.
Through exploring their personal interests outside the classroom, students can carve a path for their future. However, despite the benefits of such a program, it will take time for some Taiwanese to embrace this non-traditional study model.
如果是学生要休学的话，通常家长的接受度。
If a student says they want to take a break from studies, normally the parents will be unable to accept that. So we work with the Office of Academic Affairs and slowly devise the system, which basically makes it so that participating students aren't really on a hiatus since they maintain their student status. However, it frees up a lot of time for them so that they can go and do things they really want to do.
Her participation in the program also allows potential future employers to witness her passion for working with animals.
很多学校的实习生，我们这里有在收，暑假的时候他们都会来实习。
We take in interns from many different schools here. They come here and do internships during the summer break. Sometimes they get to the 3rd or 4th year of university and they're lost in terms of their future plans. They may make it to their 3rd or 4th year and decide, hey, this is not what I want to do with my life. So the fact that Chang could figure out so early what she likes, that's going to be great for her development.
我们的实习内容比较偏近于实际上的实务操作类型，因为一般来讲。
Our internship program is more practical in nature because in a zoo-like setting like the one we have here, there is no classroom for teaching. Students who come here think, I love animals, and that's an important starting point. However, Zhang is different in that she takes the time to learn more about the industry and asks questions. I can see that she's really thinking about things.
如果能够把展场做得更好，那是不是跟
I think if zoos can do a better job with their exhibits, that will create more space for communication with animal rights activists and allow for a better relationship with them. I hope that when the exhibits are being designed, zoos can act as a bridge between the animals and activists.
Students in the program take a year to explore their options. However, this style of self-directed exploration is new to Taiwanese students, while students in other countries already have a long history of taking gap years.
你好，你好。我觉得台湾早餐非常好吃，我个人比较喜欢咸豆浆。其实我是在美国有吃过台湾的咸豆浆，然后来到这边就发现。
This man speaking fluent Chinese is Joe Baldock, a student at Johns Hopkins University who previously studied Chinese in Beijing. He had originally planned to do an exchange program in Nanjing, but due to the pandemic, he changed his plans and came to Taiwan instead.
因为我是在中国学的嘛，然后来到台湾就觉得。
Since I studied Chinese in China, I sometimes encounter challenges in Taiwan. Taiwanese use many expressions that are different from those used in China.
对，视频。
To better adapt to life in Taiwan, Baldock is doing an internship at Taiwan Next Gen Foundation. He and others from the foundation occasionally visit rural areas of Taiwan and promote cultural exchanges with the people there.
当时我个人对台湾的了解还是比较肤浅，就比如说珍奶呀，或者是。
At the time, I had only a superficial understanding of Taiwan. For example, I knew about bubble tea and night markets and other food-related things. Aside from that, I didn't have a very deep understanding of Taiwan.
Experiencing different cultures in Asia and learning about the differences between China and Taiwan gave Joe an appreciation for those cultures and informed his views on international affairs.
He recently published some important articles in an international relations magazine, The National Interest. I think that's helpful in increasing Taiwan's visibility.
Going abroad can be like enlarging one's classroom, but for some Taiwanese, it's possible to have a similar experience without leaving their shores.
我觉得经历了从六福村，然后马场，然后可能。
My experiences at Liufu Village Theme Park, the stable, and elsewhere have really taught me a lot of things and expanded my imagination. I have many more people to share those experiences with and have gotten closer to my ideals.
Teachers are invaluable guides for students, helping them find their path and expand their knowledge. But sometimes what students need is to go off and explore on their own. Perhaps one day, other institutions in Taiwan will take a cue from NTU and develop more self-guided study programs to help Taiwanese students discover their own paths.